lecturer, Dr. Mahendra Manya. My name is Ashwini and I'm going to talk about healthy lifestyle. First of all, what is a healthy lifestyle? Healthy lifestyle is a lifestyle that helps a person to improve his or her.
You ask Aisha first, what does she think about healthy lifestyle?
Okay, Aisha, what do you think about healthy lifestyle before I continue?
Healthy lifestyle is when you have a good diet and when you have a regular exercise. That's very healthy.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I repeat. Healthy lifestyle is a lifestyle that helps a person to improve his or her health and well-being. As I said just now, it's like how our habit and attitude in our life to keep ourselves healthy. Healthy living helps us to avoid from getting attacked by chronic diseases. As we know, Malaysians are very careless in taking care of their health. Therefore, there are a very high percentage of diseases where people will get attacked because they did not practice a healthy lifestyle. Okay, the first one, which is in my opinion, is choosing a healthy diet.
Healthy juga.
First point there is choose food that contains high amount of fiber. Food that contains high amount of fiber is food normally from plants such as grains, cereals, vegetables, fruits. The benefits of eating food with high amount of fiber is you can avoid yourself from getting heart disease, weight gain in weight. And the next one is select food that are low in sugar and fat. Most of us like to eat cakes, chocolates, ice cream, yes, and all that. But we are not aware that it contains very high level in sugar and fat. Do you know that what are the effects of consuming food that has high level of sugar and fat?
Nope.
Right? Okay. Is it healthy?
Obvious.
No.
A bit.
Are we aware of it?
Yes. Yes, but we chose not to.
Yes, some say yes, some say no.
We ignore.
Actually, it's no, because diabetes is very dangerous. It's like number one killer. Next one is increase the intake of vegetables and fruits. Who don't like vegetables here?
Isn't it
Okay,
you?
including myself. Fruits. Who likes? Yeah. Okay, everyone likes fruit. Alright. Even though it's sweet, some fruits are sweet, but it is not as high as the ones that I said, such as chocolates, the cakes, ice creams. It has a natural sugar from the fruits and vegetables. Next is drink sufficient water. Normally we hear people will say drink 8 ounces of water per day, 8 glasses, 8 glasses of water per day and things like that. But if we really want to prevent ourselves from dehydration, we should drink more than that. Yeah. The second one is exercise regularly. I know most of us are very lazy to exercise. We will prefer to stay at home, just be in front of our laptop. So, one of the ways, if you're at home, you can exercise in your neighborhood. Such as if you're in the certain residential area, you have that safety, the security guards, so you can, like every evening you can go for a jog, or if you don't want to jog, you can go for a walk. And the next one is enjoy vigorous daily activities. It's not really vigorous, but then it's like your hobby. Where if you like to play badminton, you can play badminton. If you like cycling, you can just cycling. You can go cycle. You ditch your car. It means
No.
okay, ditch your car. Instead of driving yourself right in front of the place of your destination, you can choose to like park further away and walk to your place. It's more healthier because you can like at least your heart can pump blood more efficiently so that you won't fall sick easily.
Why are we like
The
the
next one
cameraman
is
and the
yoga.
stand? You
Um,
are the stand.
History
And you are the
once
camera.
said yoga is, Indians always thought that yoga is more to religious purposes. But nowadays, yoga is not only for religious purposes, but it's also for our health. Because if we are doing yoga, we can like more focus in our eating, diets, and stuff like that. Also, another one is which we call it as brain gym. It's like it's not you're going to gym, but it's a practice where you do some activities which puts your mind focused on what you're going to do and set your goals for your future. If the last one is the optional, which is go to the gym 3 to 5 times a week. If you can afford it, you may go. But I don't recommend this to girls because your body won't look nice if you have a very broad shoulders.
Yes.
Yeah. But if guys, maybe if they want to go, then it's up to them.
Oh my god. It's pins.
Alright. The next one is do not practice unhealthy habits. First is avoid unhealthy food. I've already mentioned in the first point whereby we have to eat or consume
Ballerina.
healthy food more than like unhealthy foods, cakes, snacks.
Snacks.
I'm not signaling you, I'm signaling these people who are talking.
Alright, avoid unhealthy food because it can cause us many diseases such as obesity, heart diseases, and things like that. The second one is quite
1
important.
minute. And that girl stand up and say, how do you exercise it? In front of you, the one who spoke about baking a cake. Stand up and
Oh.
tell the class what you do to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
I regularly go for a job during weekend.
Only weekend.
And
Other day,
Try it.
mainly with classes, so I couldn't job every evening, so I make it time during evening on weekend.
so you eat 5 days and you job only 1 day. Is that a healthy lifestyle?
I guess. Depends
At least
on.
you have to, like if you have to go jogging, you can go for like 3 to 5 times per week. But if you don't have time, a little effort will do. So I think it's fine. Because I don't normally exercise too because we
You
are
cannot
students.
give yourself as an example because you are nobody.
Yes.
You are zero. You are just presenting on what someone has said. So when you are presenting something, don't say like I don't do it, so therefore the whole world shouldn't do it. Because you are not an expert. Unless you are an expert, let's say you are a lifestyle expert, then you can say, follow me, this is how I do it. Understand? Thank you.
The next one is avoid smoking and alcohol intake. Smoking and alcohol is that photo. So it's very dangerous to us because it can damage our internal organs such as our lung, as we can get lung cancer, and the most important thing is when you have bad breath. When you're communicating with someone and you have a bad breath, it's not really good because they won't, like if you go for an interview, they won't like, they will feel uncomfortable with you. And okay, the next one is do not skip on sleep. Skip on sleep means you skip your sleeping hours. Like you prefer, I mean, you go to bed, but you're not actually sleeping. You're just like, you're not sleeping and you like wasting time with your phones, and the time pass and slowly your hours of sleeping reduces. So at least you have to like sleep 8 hours per day. That's what the expert says. And
Or 6 hours is enough.
yeah, 6 to 8 hours per day. So if you have time or if you have completed your assignments, so you can practice that every day.
Okay, can put it on.
Sometimes you can also say 5 hours is enough, but the point is you must sleep soundly. You must really sleep. Some people they sleep 8 hours, but they are not deep into their sleep, you know. So that is useless. Some people they sleep only about 4 to 5 hours, but they really sleep. The point is you must really sleep in order to give your body time to rejuvenate, to recharge the body.
The fourth way is keep track of your health. Normally, we youngsters don't go to the doctor for a checkup, but elderly such as our parents, they should go check up regularly because as their age getting older, their immune system will not be strong as us. So they have to see the doctor regularly so that they could observe their high blood pressure, their blood sugar level. Okay, I would like to share a little bit about the blood pressure. So blood pressure is when you go to the doctor or any pharmacy and they'll put that one band, then they will pump it just like that. They will like sit like that, and they will pump. Then you have to relax yourself. You have to breathe in, breathe out, and after that, after a few moments, they will check at the machine. If it is normal, the above figure will be below 120, and the bottom one will be below 80. That is normal. But however, there are also cases like pre-hypertension, which is the above one is between 120 to 139. Meanwhile, the bottom one is between 80 to 89. There's stage 1 of hypertension. The above one is between 140 to 159, and the below one is between 90 to 99. And the last one is stage 2 of hypertension, which is the above 160 or higher, and the below one is 100 or higher. So if your parents go to the pharmacist or the doctor to check, like it's better for you to see because you can, even though you are still young, but you can still got the tendency to get affected by the high blood pressure diabetes.
If your parents are celebrating their birthdays, about 50 or 60, don't buy them unnecessary things. Buy them that scale, you know the scale, to weigh their weight, or you buy them the gadget to measure their pressure. That one you don't need a doctor, you know. It does by itself. The machine can do it. So they can actually check their blood pressure regularly. For your information, with the medical facilities that we have in our country, it is quite easy for an individual to live healthily at least until 70. You can live until 70 without falling sick, or even if you are sick at 50 or 60, you can still live for another 10 to 20 years because we have all the medical facilities. So let your parents live until above 70 and enjoy their life. So buy them this kind of gadgets for their birthdays. So don't get them buying
Here's the weighing scale.
watches
Don't get me
and
wrong, it's for your health.
pens. Buy them, this thing will be very useful to them. Do you understand?
And then you see about blood
The next
pumping.
tool which
Blood pumper.
we use to identify our blood sugar level is the one that you poke your hand
Prick.
and prick your hand, and a little bit blood will come out. So there's a strip, then you put your blood on it, wait for it for a moment, and then you put into the machine. There's a machine where you can buy at the pharmacies. You don't, not necessary for you to go to the hospital or clinics. So you wait for a moment, then there are like a beep sound, and the results are there. So normally, people who go and do their blood test will be recommended to fast, because if your sugar, if you eat, then the sugar level will increase and it's not the accurate one. So the normal blood sugar level for us is 80 to 100. The pre-diabetic is 101 to 125. Meanwhile, the most dangerous one, which is the diabetic, is 126 and above. So if you're normal, you'll be in range 80 to 100. But if you're really serious, you'll be 126 and above. So it'll be quite dangerous because it can affect you where you have blurry visions or you feel headache, then you can faint. But
It's actually a small machine. You can also buy that. If your parents have diabetes, buy them that small. It's only about as big as this. It comes with a strip, and you must also buy the needles. The pharmacy will give you everything, even the swab, the alcohol swab. So you use the gauze to swab, and then dry. You prick yourself. It's just like a pen. You put the pen there. You press the button, pop, and you can see blood coming out. It's not painful. And then you put the little drop of the blood on the strip, and the strip is connected to the small gadget or machine, and the reading will come out within 10 seconds. And that will help your parents or grandparents to monitor their diabetic level. So please do something like this for your parents and grandparents at home. Huh?
so if anyone see their diabetic level is very high, so they should go for medication, and they might have to be inject with insulin where it controls our blood sugar level. You can also get that tool in the pharmacies where it looks like a shrink. Yeah, and there's a liquid you have to put in, then you just poke it, like if my grandfather, he'll poke it at his tummy, but I don't know. So that's what I see. Next one is look out for signs and symptoms. Normally, if you have high blood pressure or high blood sugar level, you have the symptoms. Whereby if you're like in a stage of diabetes, so you like frequent urination, you have weight loss, blurry vision, or slow healing wounds. For heart disease, you have chest pain,
Chest chest pain,
chest pain,
not chest, chest, chest pain.
pain. Difficulties in breathing, you feel weak, or sometimes you get dizzy. The most common one is heart attack, where you don't even expect, but it happens suddenly because it is called as silent myocardial infarction, where you don't know. Anytime it can attack you because
It's
of
tiring, not painful.
your
Take the
internal
bottle.
organ is not really strong enough. The next one is know your weight. So this is the scale where you can use to weight yourself.
That is not expensive, it's only about 100 ringgit. So if you all can share 20 ringgit in the family, then you buy one for your parents, for your mother or father, so they can check their weight.
So if any one of you here wants to check your weight, I recommend you to use the BMI, which is the body mass index, where you will take your height, your weight. So your weight, you divide by your height, but you square your height, and you get your BMI relaxed. So if it is below 18.5, it is underweight, but if it is 18.5 to 24.9 is a recommended weight range. 25 to 29.9 is overweight. 30 and above is obese. However, I think it also depends on our height and our weight. If we are short and we are plump, so I think it's quite like you'll get around maybe overweight or obese. But if you're thin and you're tall, you'll get maybe normal or underweight.
The
The next
interaction
one
though.
is reduce stress. Last week, Dr. Mahendran said, no matter how big the bloody problem is, there's always a solution. So, if you have like a lot of problems and you get to depressed or you're stressed, so you better identify the causes of the stress. Like you better identify it at its first stage, unless it will get more terrible. So make time for fun and relaxation. Like you see there, the girl is having fun. So you can you don't think about it for a moment and you can enjoy it. You do anything you want, but just don't you want to commit suicide or you want to kill yourself, just don't do that. The next one is manage your time better. So as a student, I also know that we don't have a good time management, where we always procrastinate, then we will do our work at the last minute, but it's it's always advisable that we manage our time better, where we have a schedule of what to do next until we sleep at night.
Okay,
Okay, let's move on to the benefits. Some of the benefits of staying healthy are, the first one, it drastically reduces your chances of heart disease later in life. If you practice a good healthy diet, you therefore avoid yourself from heart disease, which such as heart attack or any cancer. Then the next one is exercise is one of the best stress relievers known to science. Science has said that exercise is the best stress relievers that we can practice in our daily life. Then the next one is you will be able to complete daily activities with more ease. The next one is the healthier you are, the longer you will live and the happier you will be. And the last one is the disadvantages of not practicing a healthy lifestyle. The first one is health problems. If we do not practice a healthy lifestyle, such as a healthy diet, exercise, or go and check with the doctor, reduce our stress, we will therefore easily get to attacked by the health problems. And the next one is nutrient deficiency. This one, deficiency. This one is mainly about our food. Like if we are lack of fiber, we could get it from bananas. It can prevent constipation. And if we have in fruits or vegetables, we have varieties of vitamins A, B, and C, which has their own benefits. So if we do not eat that, so it's we will suffer from nutrient deficiency. Next one is stress. If you do not manage your stress properly and do not lead a healthy lifestyle, therefore you get stressed. So to sum up my speech today, I hope that every one of you will practice a healthy lifestyle from today onwards. Even though it's hard to practice at first, but I think if you practice it every day, I think it will be a good thing, as you can live longer and happier. Thank you.
How many slides altogether? 10. Make sure you have already written your name here.